Hello, testing, 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 testing. 1 2 1 2 testing, testing. Oh. Should we keep the chat on? I mean, it is a test session, it's not a race. Yeah. For the viewers at home, welcome to this. For the very first time, ALR is betraying Formula 1 games because we hate them. They take all down our videos. No, I'm joking. What we really are doing is we're doing our first ever series in Project Cars 2. Not free because it's fucking bullshit. We are doing the GT3 Cup, and because this is a brand new thing and you know it's just show up and drive, we thought we'd had a little testing session for a couple hours so we can get warmed up for the season and that. Ignore the screen, it is not one lap. That would be a fucking waste of time. So as you can see, we have all the cars there. All of them are different. It's not a spec series like F1 is, because to be fair. What's this, KP? This is a brand new series. You're probably not going to win. Host has nominated you as race director. I mean, I have no knowledge of rules, but okay. Project Cars 2 is pretty much a very... I mean, go into an empty party. Why? I wanted to chat to all the drivers while they were driving. In-game chat. Oh, well, that's a rip. Too late now. I actually need to be back in a minute, hold on. So wait, I'm getting a message from RDO. What's the problem? You can hear me through my TV. Hold on. Can I hear myself on this? I can hear myself. Okay, that's not a problem. What is the problem? Oh, hello, Armin. What's happened? No, I do not want to quit. Audio is on the track. Why is it foggy? I mean, it is January, but and it's raining. Oh, well, this is going to be fun. So RDO is driving an Audi, I think. Watkins Glen. I mean, it is testing after all. You can test yourself. So we are using the full Watkins Glen circuit, not the short one, because it's a shame, because I actually prefer the short one. Problem I don't like about this game though is you can't take like the options menu for the broadcasts off. don't need a split. Yeah, we can. That's good. What should I turn on? Should I turn on this? So, Ermin, you're here, right? Oh, okay. I won't be saying much. So there is, oh, even though this is testing, there are still some rules. First 60 minutes will be a free roam session. And then the last 60 minutes will be quite different. Oh, Kenny's on the wall, that's not good. Good thing this is testing. Trying to find the thing it says. Because there is some guidelines for this. Oh, RDO set the first lap of the session. Good on him. He's driving, I think it's an Audi. Yeah, it's an Audi. There are, I don't know how many. There are quite a few GT3 cars. RDO's in the Audi R8. Kenny's in a Renault, the RS01. Lots of Lexus, who is a regular on the GT4, not GT4, Tier 4 in Formula 1. He's in the Ferrari, like I am in Tier 4. Scalesy's driving a Porsche, which I think is DLC, but I might be wrong. No, it's not DLC. Penguin Snake, I think he's driving in a... What is that? An Acura, there we go. Got Igor! And I can easily tell Igor. He's in the McLaren. It's probably realistic. Penguin... Yes, Penguin's in the Acura. Scales in Porsche. Stan... is... that's a Bentley. That's a Bentley Continental. There we go. Flate's in a Mercedes because... why not? It looks like... I think it's actually the safety car. Or one of the old safety cars from F1. Oh gosh, that is the Bentley... Oh, no, it's a Bentley. Or is it an Aston Martin? Is that... No, it's a Bentley. Jamie's Bentley is wrecked somewhat. Mike's also in an Acura. The same livery actually. And then there's Terminator in the... Oh, he's also in McLaren, I think. Is that McLaren? Oh. Kenny's went up the road. So is Terminator. Oh, he's went back into the pits. Oh, that is a McLaren. So, we've got Acura NSX, we've got Aston Martin V12, Audi R8, Bentley Continental. We've also got, I don't think they're in this one though, BMW Z4, M6, Cadillac ATS, Ferrari 488, Ginetta G55, McLaren 650S, Mercedes-Benz AMG, SLS AMG, Nissan GTR, Porsche 911, Lamborghini Huracan, and RS01. That are the cars that are available to all the drivers who signed up. Now, due to the limitations of the game, there's only 16 spaces. What happened? Oh, that's unfortunate. There's only spaces for 16 drivers, unlike the PC game, which allows 32. Darn it, PS4. Unlike the F1 game, which has 20. To be fair, I would have liked to see 32, but they won't allow it, sadly. Where do you box? I have no clue. I've never raced in this game. And I'm going to be stuck here commentating on people driving for... How did I like my laps? A 145 in the dry. Okay, that's pretty good actually. 156. I wish they put Watkins Glen on the calendar, but no, they just left it for testing. So Scales is coming back out in the Porsche. Such an iconic car. Not as iconic as every Ferrari ever made. Except the ones that Spinala. Oh yeah, we've got Rossi in as well. Hello Rossi. You can speak and chat, you know. It's a testing session, we don't mind. It's not serious at all or anything. Well, it kinda is, but you know, it'd be a great opportunity to talk with all the drivers while we're at it, because why not? The race feed is so good. PC2 Beta is go to bring it to F1 Codies. I just wish they could get rid of the tab at the bottom, along the bottom. The window wipers barely move the water in time, yeah. Of course. There's the chicane that Rossi just went through. To slow all the drivers down, because we don't want them going full send through that corner. It'll probably be absolute chaos. And we go into the extension here. This track hosted the Formula 1 American Grand Prix in the 60s, and the 70s before moving away to... Well, actually, it didn't have a US Grand Prix. It was just called the US Grand Prix West. They had the US Grand Prix West in Long Beach. Yeah. And they also went to Detroit. Yeah, that's where they went. They went to Detroit, and we all know how badly that went. And then they went to Phoenix, and again, we know how badly that went. Then they never came back until 2000, and the US Grand Prix went to Indianapolis. And then they fucked off after 2007, and then they came back to Austin in 2012, which is also not on the calendar. Which, to be honest, it should be. Laguna Seca. Is Laguna Seca on the calendar? I'm blind as a bat. Wait, you have ice tires, Jamie? You had ice tires on there, Jamie? Oh gosh, that's unfortunate. So let me tell you about the calendar. The first stop we're making is at Hockenheim, but for some reason it is split into two parts. The qualifying session will be held on the 23rd, that's in 2 weeks, and the race will be held 1 week after, on the 30th. I'm not sure why, but go ask the admins. Same as Portimao on the 6th of February. Then we go to Imola on the 13th. You can sense a pattern here. Nürburgring on the 20th, the GP circuit, sadly. Monza on the 27th. And finally, we fly off to America, California, for the streets of Long Beach on the 6th of March for the season finale. So 6 rounds in all. I believe the point system is the same as Formula 1, so 25, 18, 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. As I shall move to... Who's on the lap? Jamie with his beat up Bentley. Gosh, that looks beat up. Imagine if F1 cut... Oh wait, it can't do that. I don't know what Gran Turismo Sports physics are like, but I imagine they're shite. Still a brilliant game though. And I'm gonna have to keep up with all these cars coming around. Alright, here's Terminator on a flying lap. Of course, one of the top competitors in Tier 4 of Formula 1, trying his hand at the GT3, a much different experience, as he goes wide at the first corner. Not a good start. And this section's very like the American Eau Rouge, as he nearly clips the wall. Oh, good job. Yeah, I'm horrible at this game, so I imagine I'd do horrible. I mean, actually, oh, he broke his bumper, his bonnet. I should drive this eventually. And Reno King is joined. Welcome to the game. I'm getting a message from my girl. Cool. No, I was supposed to be group watching, but I'm not doing that. Group watching anime. Trying to find the lineup. Right. So I've already mentioned the teams. Kenny... Wow, that's muddy. That looks a weird... That's a weird... You don't see that looking like a Renault, do you? Oh dear, that's not pretty. That's not a pretty sight. Told you it was going to be difficult as Fleece goes in the pit lane. Rossi about to finish his lap, 2 corners to go after this one. That's a weird section to put Armco. Roman Grosjean's worst nightmare. Probably be my worst nightmare too. So much Armco. Oh gosh. Kenny, what have you just done? Kenny has just... Oh jeez. Scalesy's off again. Scalesy, go take a look around the next corner. You'll see a big surprise. I have no clue. Someone has thrown trash cans, I think, onto the... It's probably the Trump supporters still angry, so they decided to hijack some test event in Watkins Glen. Politics aside, let's go back onto a lap with Stan Razima. So I went off topic and I forgot to explain the rules of this test session. The first 60 minutes are free roaming. I highly doubt they're going to be doing this soft hard thing though. So after the first 60 minutes, they're going to have Igor, Reno, Alex, Jamie, Fleece, JC, Penguin Snake, and Mike only on the soft tyres. Terminator, Rossi, RDO, Stan, Scalesy, Pontus, and Kenny must use only the hard tyres. Considering how bad it is out there, I highly doubt we're going to be doing that. And then the last 30 minutes will all be done on softs, but that ain't happening either, because it's still raining to hell. What are the chances of this horrible New York weather changing as Rossi spins around again? Does it show you what tires? I'm complete noob to this kind of stuff. Reno is on, I think. Well, he was on. I think he's just left. Quick lap incoming. Oh, are you sure? I've been playing Rossi with Rossi in Rocket League recently. He does some streams on Rocket League, but I don't think... Oh shit, I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Rossi in an Audi that is very, very red. Mike's setting a very good time there of 2 minutes 45. I couldn't even do it in 10 minutes, so well done. Actually, no, he's gone 2 minutes 7. That's even better. This is really difficult considering the conditions. And I'm going to be saying that forever today. Oh, and he's went off the track. So can you mute in this game? Oh. So, police on a lap right now. It's coming around this little hairpin here. Be interesting to see how each of the cars perform because they're not all the same. They cannot change cars now, they've already committed. Have to wait until next season. Reno is on the same team as Alex, so he's a Ferrari. So there are... here are the teams. Raid Shadow Legends McLaren team, which is Erminator and Igor. Lucasade GP Audi Racing, which is RDO and Rossi. Shell Scuderia Ferrari of Reno and Alex. Bentley Racing of Jamie H and Stan Razima. Oh no. Rich Energy Mercedes AMG Racing Team of Fleece and Agalos. I hate this game. Nintendo Porsche GT Racing Team, Scalesy and Pontus. ESPN HD Ocho Renault Sport Racing Team of Kenny and JC. And a HKS Acura Racing Team of Penguin and Mike. So those cars are pretty much running the same livery. Consistently. So there's a lot of variety, so it's pretty much who's the better manufacturer. I believe there's both a drivers and teams championship. I don't know what is faster, I can't really remember off the top of my head because I'm very new to this game, just give me a heads up if you know. Stan's boat will be good in the wet. You think the Mercedes, or not Mercedes, the Bentley will be good in the wet? Or he's just very good at it. I mean, he's 1 second ahead right now. Let's go on with the admin here, RDO, in the Audi. Teaming up with Rossi. He's in the blue car. Is Rossi in the red? Easy to differentiate there. See, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red versus blue. Oh wait, this isn't Halo. Oh geez, why is Kenny being given a grid penalty? There's no race after this. Unless you really want to. Just non-championship. Hold on. Just to let you know, I'm not going to be on mic for a while because I'm going to have some dinner, but I'll still have this on, so be back in about 10-15 minutes. Alright, apparently I've been given a message, we are going to switch lobbies. So that'll be fun. We have 75 minutes left in the session about, pretty much, give or take a couple minutes. And we're going to be restarting to go into dry conditions. So I think that's fair. I think we've had enough of all this wet shit. So we're going to be moving on. Oh, go buy Project Cars 2, it's like £7. Well, I think it was. I got it for £7 at Christmas. So, should be getting an invite now. Terminator? See what, this, what's it called? This headphones I have are really good for, cancelling out noise. Don't think they work on a Mac though, so, rip. I'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. Just a reminder, if you don't want to hear my voice, I recommend you put me on mute. So, there that. Erminator, can you give me the broadcasting privileges and the race director stuff too, so I can broadcast? Alright, here we go then. I don't think the race is one lap though. Oh. Wait, why is it no longer muted for me? What? I muted everyone. What the hell? How did everyone muted? What? Oh, well, that doesn't matter. I apologise for my being away from the mic. I had a lot of, let's just say, grub. Okay, just about to load up. That was weird though, I was. So here we go, 1 hour of a weird session. Who's going out first? Mike, of course Mike's going out first. Now, I don't know where it says, where it shows. I don't know where it shows which tires are who. Yeah, Rossi, Ermin, RDO, Stan, Scalesy, Pontus, and Kenny, you're on the hards, and you can only use the hards. As for the rest of you, you're on the softs. But it doesn't say on my screen what tires people are on for the benefit of everyone at home. And Scalesy's already made a mistake. Well, duh. Oh, jeez. Well, I mean, you got no grip. Rossi in the red car. Rossi, are you want to do Rocket League after this? Oh gosh. Oh dear. He's binned it. He's binned it at the chicane. There's 3 cars. 2 cars have made a freaking mistake in the chicane. Oh yeah, there's no balance of performance in this game. That's why I don't like this game. Yeah, let's make it rain. We need to make it rain again. Yes. Los Alexos has 1 wet tire, the rest slicks. What do you mean? Yeah, so Rossi, you're up for Rocket League later. Actually, does anyone here play Rocket League? We should have an ALR Rocket League. The only one you've won as woman in Tier 1 was the one I commentated on as a sub. Yeah. Can I do Tier 1 next season and Kieran can do Tier 3? No, Orminator does Tier 3, Kieran does Tier 2. And Skillsy takes the lead! This is a new mic, so it'll be probably clearer. Erm does one. Igor! Sticks endurance chop. Oh my gosh, he almost hit. I think there's... Kenny, come on, get out of there, man. Can't stay in the pit forever. A 149 from Stan, and he's got his number on the windshield, which is probably a violation of rules. I think it's a violation in NASCAR. If it covers your windscreen, it's illegal. Thanks Talladega Nights for the lesson. The S's. I don't know why they haven't considered bringing F1 back here without, obviously, safety precautionary measures. So, Erminator, who do you think's got the best car? Do you think is the best car of all these? Actually, can he even hear me? Weird. How? I can't. I have to go back to the menu, I think. Spike. Can't do it in a video game, man. Unless you stream snipe someone playing Rocket League. I thought a Grosjean was No, Logan, don't go there. Don't go there. Yeah, I think they've put me on mute. If anyone has not got me on mute, say aye. I guess they've all got me on mute. I swear I muted these guys. This is awkward. Actually, let me go out for a second. Because there's something not right here. Something not right with my game. Oh, I've left the session. Hello? What the hell? I put everyone on mute. Now I can't. Alright. You know what? If this is the happening, I'm probably going to stop the stream because I can't speak over this. You can hear everyone in chat, can't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. This is horrible. If this is the way it's going to go, I'm probably just going to stop the stream because I won't be able to, like, speak over this. And I wouldn't want you to hear all the other chat. You can't unmute me now. I can't turn anyone on mute. What the hell? Alright, I'm probably gonna have to go in my private party chat. Hold on. Hey, there we go, I fixed it. So now I can... See, look, I'm a noob to this kind of shit, so... Except F1. Just know how to turn that off. Terminator is stuck in the pit lane. Don't leave the session. Oh gosh, Mike's lost his spoiler, and he's going all over the place. Oh gosh. And he almost gets crashed into by Terminator. He was lucky to avoid that. Mike, come on. Let's see who's up here. Jamie H is the fastest time, a 1:46.5. He had problems with his control on Thursday. He forgot to turn traction control on. Stand about to complete a lap. So it's a 1:46.761. Rossi is also setting a lap here. R2 button got stuck. What? How does that happen? This game is much better with the wheel than a controller, by the way. Go on board with Igor. What the fuck was that? That was the weirdest lag in the history of the world. Resets. A lap, that's too slow. Gosh, a bit of traffic there. You don't want to get between that. Oh jeez, Skillsy. That's like your cracked iPhone. Let's hope it doesn't break. Try and jailbreak that iPhone. My god, look how destroyed that is. That's like it's just been in a heavyweight championship match. Or bout. It's a bout, not a match. Mike's on... Yeah, he's still damaging his car. I don't know how they fix it so fast. It's this game. Everybody in the Vodafone's yet to set a lap. Oh god. Oh man, that sucks. You hate to see it. Igor across the lane. 1:51.4, he goes faster by about 3 seconds. And then he loses it and goes right into the wall. Good job. Skillsy. Oh my god. Thank goodness for crumple zones. That is... I'm going to be going on for that all day. Let's see what Reno's doing. Going around, oh gosh. Going around a chicane. The double chicane, I should say. And he proceeds to go there. Reno is the current leader of Tier 3. He's got 2 second places and 1 victory. Pending steward's investigation. I highly doubt he's in any trouble. And then Fleece, who I believe is not in a league. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I mean, there's 80 names in the league, you could get one wrong. Rossi. Could be a contender. Could be a contender. Kenny is in the pits. RDO, well, we all know about RDO. Tier 2, was Tier 1 last season, but he dropped down a tier. He's... Wait, is that a different livery? Or am I just fooling myself? Probably am. He's driving the number 44 because Lewis Hamilton. Of course. Stud in the number 88. Stan, one of the bigger names in this community. Tier 1. Approaching the wrecked Scalesy. There's Jamie H in the Bentley. He's got the fastest time by about 2 tenths. Sure, the cars may be very different, but the driver skill matters. Sticks Chocolate. I wonder if that is a real company, because some of the liveries are fake companies. Mike still can't keep control of his car. Yep, in the wall he goes again. Alex just sitting there, not set a time yet. Terminator hasn't set a time yet. RDO is just invalidating. To be honest, this track looks like a weird looking high-heeled stiletto. Or it looks like a man sitting putting his hands up. Don't shoot. Will Terminator finally set a time, or is he just going to invalidate at the end again? Looks like he's finally going to set a lap. What will the time be? 1:55.7. You're going to have to do better than that, buddy. Got to remember not go off the track there. The track limits are very strict in this game. You just a teeny bit off and you will be invalidated. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Don't know why Scales isn't coming for repairs yet. He looks wrecked as a fudging. I'm gonna keep going on. He needs bandages by the looks of it. Rossi's coming back out. There's a yellow flag. I wonder who it would be. Someone's left. I think Mike's left. Yeah, Mike's left. Let's go on with Erminator. Where is he? There he is. In the McLaren, and he goes on the grass. All the glass is cracked. Oh my god, everyone's glass is cracked. My gosh. That's realistic grass, alright? I think. Oh my. That's metal. How do they survive running at 200 miles per hour? Answers on a postcard. Approaching it at 130, 140 miles per hour. Oh, and he goes off. As Rossi goes up this crazy section that I forgot the name of. S's, I think it's called. My best lap was validated. Terminator the Sandbagger, shaking my head. How are you liking this? The spit mode. It's pretty cool. I just wish that they could take like the unnecessary parts like the bonnet, you know, the lock views, rotating views, overlay thingy-majig. I don't think they need that. I think there should be an option where if you like, if you press circle, you can take it off. But in this game, circle will ask you if you want to quit, and I think that's very stupid. I think it should be options, then all the options, etc. But that doesn't do that. I just think there's too much on the screen, and it can like hurt your eyes and that. Heck, if I try and take the standings off, they won't come off. This game's broken already. So here's... he's been in the bits. So here's Stan again, and oh dear, the trash cans are back out. Amazing. But the other thing I don't like about this game either is there's no balance of performance, which I think should be in every game, but it's not. It should be at least balanced performance in a class. I'd like to see an LMP Cup too. Oh god, there's a car spun round. I think that's Alexis. Yeah. Alexis, what are you doing? You're going the wrong way, you bastard! Oh, he's went back in the pits. Oh, Terminator spun. Stop sandbagging. What else could you have? You could have a touring car division, a classic Formula 1 division, or Formula A in this game. Formula A would be pretty cool. IndyCar, maybe like have an Indy 250 if you're not going to have an Indy 500, or just an Indy 200 then. car would actually be pretty sick. And we've lost the Lexus. So 2 minutes left of this stint, and then everyone will be on the softs. Because that's what they said it would be. Ah, fucking hell. Still the best time is Jamie on the hards, I think. Yeah, that'll be time for everyone to go on the softs now, as said before. RDO, no safety cars in this game. Apparently someone got a minus 200 degree tyre glitch again. That sucks. We're obviously the last one to come out and like complete his entire lap. He's on the hards. I think he's about to end it. Scalesy needs a massive repair job. Fleece is on softs now. Everyone's on softs. So this will separate the men from the boys. Don't think the hard soft debacle has helped. Like, the hard soft debate. Be interesting to see how everyone does on softs. I'm guessing they're not allowed to sort their cars because Scalesy hasn't even been repaired yet. See what Ardio's doing in his Is that Bentley? No, it's an Audi. I should know, it's his Audi on the side. Oh. And Ardio goes off the track. Oh, do you know what we really need to have? A rallycross class. That'd be so good, but it'd be weird to how we get to the how we'd have the class thing while like tournament. Would you have like 2 groups? Hey, we could do a rallycross league, right? Bed actually. I feel like this is better. Cuddled up in my bed. Only COVID allowed restrictions allowed my girlfriend to pop around and could just cuddle me while I'm commentating this. Anyway, enough fantasizing. Ardio is currently on a hot lap right now. Here he comes across the line. Best lap to hour, 21 seconds behind. Jesus. I think the first race at Hockenheim will be a really interesting one. They are using the new a track which is not really known for endurance racing, considering that belongs to the Nürburgring in Germany. Things you think about when thinking of endurance are Le Mans, Nürburgring, Silverstone, Circuit of the Americas, Laguna Seca, Sebring. I don't even think Sebring's in this game. Might have to check. What other tracks you got? You got the Glen. You got Monza. Got La Castellet, which isn't in the game. Catalonia. Hockenheim doesn't really come to mind when it comes to endurance because the track isn't that wide, it's very narrow. I'm just disappointed they didn't go to Bathurst. Of all the tracks they could have went to, they didn't go to Bathurst. See what Stan's up to, sitting in another lap, I see. Never mind, he's invalidated, I think. That's a very long straight right there. It's a shame we're not going to be racing on it this season. It's just a test venue. $20 left in the session. Everyone's out in softs. Kenny is, oh gosh, he's making a mess. Oh my goodness, he's throwing that advertising hoarding into the air. He's going to be paying for advertisement money for that. He went back to the pits and went back out again. Okay then. RDO. He knows what he's doing, I think. Oh, we got a new fastest time. That is Rossi. He's finally got on top of the board. 146.4 in the R8. And he's stopping on the side of the track. Jimmy and the Liquid Moly, sponsored Bentley. Oh geez, that's Kenny had a crash there again. My word. Oh my word, Stan! Where did that come from? Stan top of the table by over a second. Well, everyone's got their work cut out then. Kenny is still making a mess of the loop, not the loop, the S's chicane bit. Reno's got a cracked windscreen. Auto class repair, auto class replace. Auto class repair, auto class replace. Meanwhile, apparently RDO's car is sponsored by Harry Potter. There's Potter on the top. Here's Igor. Terminator, what are you doing? My god, his entire bonnet has been destroyed. We need to get Sebastian Vettel out there and clean that up. Because that's a mess. And he spun again. Rocket League, Rocket League! Play some Rocket League! 4 drivers in the pits. Oh god. What is he doing now? Let's just stop there at the side of the track. This isn't actually a video game, it's real footage from the world. So yeah. We shipped them all to New York State, not city. Where they went under strict COVID protocol. They had to quarantine for 2 weeks before they could get here. I'm joking, no. Then why would we do that? That's a foolish move. Audi. The GTA class. Wrong, because this is really GT3. I'd like to see a GTE class though. I'll see any class. Rallycross, you name it. So 14 minutes of this session remain. As Kenny spins off for the 79th time today. Terminator does not go any faster. Jamie really needs to go to Autoglass. And Reno is left. That sucks. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. That must be Jamie. Yep, Jamie's losing it. 8A. That's a weird number to have. Oh jeez, he's in the wall. He's in the wall. Bring on the wall! Because this is my show now. There's Igor and his McLaren? I forget. Or whatever it is legal. Ten minutes to go in the session. No one has got close to Stan yet, who's completely shredding the time books. Comes around the hairpin, down at the lower end of the track. It's actually setting a much faster time by about 4 tenths right now. Could be going for under 145 here if he feels like he can do it. He's got the confidence. Showing why he's one of the best drivers on the grid. Can't really say for sure who it is because we don't have Tambi or... Do we have a lot of Mala? No, I don't think we do. Because we don't have Tambi here. Oh gosh, careful. I'd probably say Stan and Rossi here were some of the favourites. He comes across the line. Oh. He had his lap time invalidated, I didn't see that. It says he had it invalidated like 6 times, I don't know why it says that. As Rossi's trying to set a lap. Wait. Why is... I thought he had a gap of like 1 second. What happened there? Oh geez, be careful. Rossi coming across the line. I think he improved. Igor. Oh dear, there goes the bonnet again. Gotta get them fixed. This isn't F1, but still, come on. It's not bumper cars either. As Erminator gets into the wall again. Oh jeez. Aero crosses the line. Let's go faster. Terminator. We'll retry again. There's the busted car, Scalesy. And Kenny goes into the wall again. And oh, Reno tries to dodge him. Reno hasn't set a time yet. Which is weird because I thought he did. Sure he did. I mean, you've had an whole hour to do this. Oh no, I know what's happened. He had to rejoin and they don't count as lap times now. Which I think is stupid. Because I know he set a time there, I think of it. 6 minutes to go. So guys, if you're going to be in this, don't leave the session. Reno does not improve. It's covering the finish line. It is Fleece. Fleece goes faster by a quarter of a second. 147.738. See how Stan's doing? Starting a new lap. It's 5 minutes, so he can set pretty much 3 laps if he feels like it. Oh jeez, Fleece is spun. Don't think his teammate's here. Aglos, I don't think is here. And he spun again. Oh jeez. I thought he just disappeared into the middle of nowhere. And he's lost his spoiler. He'll have to come back in and replace it. Even though it, to be honest, does look cool without it. Props to Scalesy for keeping that car out on track despite the damage. Look at that. Oh no wait, did he get it fixed? Because I don't remember it being that crumpled. Or am I just imagining things? Whose car isn't damaged? Probably Reno's. Poor Armins. Kenny is set a 1:45.975. Good job to him. 3 minutes left. Where's Stan gone? There he is. In the Bentley. There's his bonnet sticking open. Oh, Stan's done a 1:44.4. Well, I think we have a clear victor in this season. We're not even started. Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Went from 179 to 1457. What the heck? How does that work? Hello. Again, I haven't played this game much, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So we come down to the final minute. Will anyone be able to set a good time to prove themselves? They are a force to be reckoned with in the season. Highly doubt it. It's a wicked car though, let's be honest. Right, last lap for everyone, I'd imagine. Let's take across the line, that is. Right, and time is up. Now everyone just has to cross the line or go to the pits. So there goes Igor. There's Rossi. Should be coming to the pits. Or not. He's going to complete his lap. It's not a race. Kenny, what are you doing? My God. Reno are about to finish his final lap. Doubt it's been a fast one though. So I think that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry if I didn't commentate much. I had dinner during it, so yeah. But this has given us a good insight to what we can expect for the season. Of course, Stan topping tables with 1.5 seconds faster than everyone, but that's just numbers. What's going to happen in the races when they start happening, starting in 2 weeks, 3 weeks? It'll be interesting to see what happens. So I think I'm going to get off here. I hope you've enjoyed this season. This session, I should say. It's been a very interesting one, to say the least. And we will see you for the start of the season. Actually, check out ALR tomorrow. It'll be an F1 race tomorrow, and then on Tuesday you got the Sprint League. On then Thursdays, of course, you've got Tier 1, 2, and I'll be on for Tier 3. But I'll be back in 2 weeks with Project Cars 2. And I hope you all enjoy that. And yeah, it's going to be pretty fun, so I hope you stick around and check out the finest competitors in ALR tackle the GT3 cars in Project Cars 2. So thank you all for watching.